Well, hi, I'm Sandy Shore from smoothjazz.com Global, and this is actually my first Zoom interview, believe it or not. It's quite amazing that I've managed to duck out on Zoom.
Sorry, Miles, are you okay?
That's me.
Right, stop the interview.
Did I already do something crazy, Miles? What did I do?
Put a mask on, Miles.
I bust your groove. You'd only been doing it 2 seconds and I blew it.
It's okay. I mean, how many times have I sat in front of the stage while you were trying to play a solo?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
This is just
All those
payback.
times you bust my groove. It's true. It's just going to say bit of retribution.
Honestly, this is the first time I've done a Zoom interview in COVID. Somehow I've managed to duck out of these over the past 4 months.
Yeah.
But I'm just so happy to be talking to you guys. This is Greg Carmichael and Miles Gilderdale from Acoustic Alchemy. And we have this really awesome opportunity to chat on Zoom while we're in quarantine. And the occasion is you have a really beautiful new video that's come out this month to share with everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, Acoustic Alchemy live from lockdown.
Yeah. No, it was fun actually, wasn't it, Miles? I mean,
Yeah, we were a bit worried at first, weren't we? Because it's again, like you're saying, Sandy, because of the new technology, the whole Zoom thing. It was foreign to us, but we dived in and it came together. And then because that's the nearest thing we've done to playing together this year. So it was,
and we all miss you. We miss you guys so much over here. I mean, this is your second home, in the summer, and the fall is the United States. You have a massive audience base, and this has been something you've done for years and years and years, decades, has come to the States. And we all miss you. And it must be very strange to not be getting on those airplanes and traveling over here this time of year.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard for you, hard for us.
On the Facebook, where it'll prompt you, you'll get a little picture. This is what you were doing last year.
Yeah.
And you all these things, and you think, my God, yeah. It just reminds you that you're at home. You ain't on the road.
We don't want to see those memories right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe next year. No, I mean, and I think it's a very, for musicians in particular, it is a very trying time, because as we all start to adapt to the new quarantine orders and laws, many businesses are able to find a way to come back. I know there's many people that haven't, and we've lost a lot of wonderful cafes and restaurants, and so many professionals have had to reinvent themselves. But musicians and venues in particular have really had to be last in line, if you think about it, to come back. And for you guys to be able to do this video, for the fans to stay connected, because these fans are really your friends after all these years, to be able to do this video and to offer it up in over 3 hours of content, and a lot of fresh new video from quarantine, which is so much fun to see all of you play like that, and then this really cool, rare performance video live at Daryl's, Daryl Hall's place from Hall & Oates. That's awesome. Photographs and fun, little vignettes and things that we haven't seen before. What a great way for us to help support you right now, and for you in return to support us with spending time with you.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, I kind of feel you're saying, how tough it is, and yeah, it has been tough. I feel quietly calm about it, because I believe that this is not so much a blip, but I mean, because we've got such great fans, and we've been doing this a while, I just think at some point it's all going to click back in again, and that will happen. Whether or not it's going to be a little bit different, I don't know. But it must be so. I keep thinking about young musicians, people who are just starting up, whose sort of career, who's they're just about to do their first album and wanted to tour it. Must be really, really, really tough. I think must be very hard. I feel that we're fortunate that we can I feel that we're going to return to this, and we'll just sort of pick up where we left off, sort of thing. I hope.
I think so. In some capacity, of course, we'll get back to it. I mean, we're very social creatures. This particular genre of music, this lifestyle music, if you will, brings the people out. And we don't want to resist the gathering. I mean, I don't know how it's going in the UK right now, but here we can't keep people from gathering. I mean,
No.
it's summer in California, and we're in the middle of heat waves, and no matter how many signs you put up at the beaches, they're still coming on down there with their
Tell me about it. I mean, our
umbrellas.
beaches are crazy, aren't they? I mean, they look ridiculous, because we've had, I mean, we've had, for England, we've had some pretty fine weather, haven't we, Miles? Really it's been very, very hot. And of course, everyone just goes bang,
Oh yeah. It's hard to keep us down. So, I mean, I think when we get a handle on this, and we will get a handle on this, we'll come back together, and, we'll just have to see what we've adapted to. But live music, I think, is essential to our spirits, for sure.
No, people crave it. That's the message that we're getting all the time. Certainly, over the social media is that people understand, of course, what's happening, but they all say, just can't wait to see you next time you get out. So it's well, it's good to know.
No, and it's true. I mean, you guys have loyal audiences and followings, and you're building more and more every year. You guys tell me every time that you're seeing younger people pop in, and that grew up listening to the music, and now they are fans and bringing their friends, and you're getting so many people. You probably have more friends in the States than I do. I mean, you have a lot of friends, and people want to see you live. It's a big deal, and your music leaves people feeling so positive and uplifted. So, I mean, I think right now to have a video come out like you have, and we want to encourage people to go check it out. It's on Vimeo, and the trailer is really fun. The video is just filled with lots of cool stuff. I do have to apologize, though, because I saw that you were interviewed very professionally by James, your manager, and I'm not sure that I'll be able to live up to those, questions and standards. I mean, I did want to start the conversation talking about beverages like James did. Yorkshire Gold, tea in the morning, coffee in the afternoon. And I want to let you know what we drink in California in the morning.
Now that looks good.
It's just juice.
Just juice, okay.
Nice. Well, last time I was thinking, look, we're looking at your house there. The last time we were in your house with you, you were giving us some very nice wine. There was some
when in California. Yes.
Yeah, we'd have that. You'd had some lovely food.
We had a great time together the last time you were here, and it was on the heels of something very unpleasant. So we had to have some wine to move the energy, as we say in California, to the next level.
It did.
But so, it was great doing that lockdown video, because even though we weren't in the same room, or we weren't even in the same country with the Grangers, just playing, it felt like, to me, it felt like we were back again as a band. Definitely had that band feeling.
For sure.
I felt,
and it had, you guys did some fun little sprucing up, if you will, to the arrangements of the songs.
Yeah. And
I loved that, and I think your fans are going to really dig it. I mean, some cool new intros and endings to the songs. I mean, the bones of these songs are just so extraordinary, and then to add some new little flourishes, if you will, that was fun. As a longtime fan, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I was pleased how it came out, weren't you, Miles? Because it, before we started doing it, it seemed like it would be very difficult to do. This whole concept of us playing together all over the place, but it sort of worked, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we were literally worried about the sync,
Sync, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The whole idea that it would be just horribly out of time with each other, and nightmarish. But no, it's when it clicked, it was good. And like Greg said, it was the nearest thing as to having the band sort of behind you, as it were. You know,
Yeah,
that
you were all together.
that familiar feeling of having the Granger brothers booting you along.
I loved it. And Fred on keys, and just, and the other awesome thing was that, well, I thought the fidelity was fantastic. So your worries were, not necessary, because it really sounds great. But also what was fun about it for me as a viewer was to be able to see inside your homes, And what I didn't realize was, well, it was nice to see the really pretty artifacts or artwork that you have, Greg, but you have behind you in the video. And Miles, I got to see your very mysterious blue gear bag.
Yeah, well, I was in the studio.
You're in the studio. And I want to know we all want to know what's in that bag,
Yeah.
And did you realize how important curtains were to the Grangers? I didn't know that.
No, I mean, yeah, that's right. It was quite dark, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. Are they hiding? I'm not sure.
But I haven't got a studio in my house, so that was just my study. Really.
It was lovely. I mean, honestly, it was just fun. It's fun, isn't it? Fun to see inside of people's,
Yeah, because also I was slightly concerned. The other thing that was concerning me was because, the sound possibly coming in from the street, because it was just coming through the windows, because I was just using a mic. But
yeah,
I think I got lucky, because as soon as I stopped doing all that, someone down the road started going, bang, bang, drilling or something. So I escaped that one. But no, it was good. And
it was
also,
really good. Yeah.
I sort of felt the, I don't know about what you felt, Miles, but when I was doing it, and I kind of felt that thing of when you're on stage or when you're recording that you're on,
Oh yeah.
You've got to perform.
No, that's it. The blood runs up a bit around your veins a bit quicker, doesn't it? It's no, you deliver. Yeah,
it's fantastic. And the production was really great. I mean, the way it's been assembled and edited, those are things I pay attention to, and I just loved it. What I know is that you have so many people that come to see you every year that will happily pay, I don't know, $50 to $100 a ticket, and this is only $14.99, and we get to spend a long time with you, and we get to own the video and go back and watch these fun interviews and watch these performances. And Greg, of course, I love the last piece that you did on just the nylon string guitar and the classical guitar with Wind of Change. I thought that was lovely. Yeah. Just lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great piece, and I really want to encourage folks to check it out on Vimeo. You can watch the trailer and you'll get really excited like I did. And before you know it, your finger goes right to that button to purchase. No questions asked. It's just great. And I appreciate you guys so much for doing this. And because I know we get lulled into, in this quarantine thing, it's hard not to get lulled into whatever it is we're doing, and Miles, I know you spend a lot of time in the studio, and Greg, I know you spend a lot of time in the garden, and it's
kitchen sink. Yeah.
No, I know we're all doing everything right now, and we're probably all fixing up things that we wanted to fix up for a long time in our homes.
Exactly.
And, and in my case, I fixed up my body. I literally went and got a new hip during quarantine, and it's been a great thing to do because I'm not missing anything while I rehab,
Yeah.
And so I'm excited because when the world opens up again, I'll be able to catch up with everybody as we walk around the world, But I appreciate you going the extra effort to get this done, because it seems like with all the time we have on our hands, we could do things, but not everybody's doing that because we get lulled into this routine of.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. No, it's very easy to shrink into the bubble, isn't it? Rather than keep pushing. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird, but back in the beginning of lockdown, just the whole idea of stepping outside the front door, because you couldn't, or I need to go. I mean, was it the same for you? I need to go to get groceries and stuff like that. Yeah.
Out of everything.
Yeah.
And as you would say it, loo paper. We were completely obliterated. And I went on a mission. This was before my surgery, so I went out like Katniss Everdeen, and I had my messenger bag on, and I literally hit every store I could find. You know, it's been the better part of the day on a Saturday in search of loo paper.
Right.
You know, what crazy, crazy times. And we were all
Yeah.
scared and we were all hoarding, you know?
Yeah.
But because, you know, when you did, my daughter and son-in-law moved in before lockdown because they were looking for a place of their own. So they were just using this as an interim an interim situation, and they were. I mean, it's been totally messed up because, I mean, you know, they can't look now. But when they would go foraging, you know, initially they would go out and come back and say, "Oh, what have you got? Wow, carrots, fantastic!"
Yeah, exactly. I know we were all doing that. But now let me ask you the honest question: how much do you have left of things that you purchased during that time that you really don't care about now?
Well, the carrots have gone.
I have a bag of oats. I think I have a 10-pound bag of oats that I've just broken into.
All right, my daughter bought a massive, a huge sack of flour because she makes bread, and she's been keeping us going with bread, and yeah.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Miles, did you pick up anything that, you know, you still are using?
You know, in all honesty, I'm trying to think. There must be something. I just can't think of it. We did, like you, we were too late to get the loo roll, you know, all the things that we wanted, everyone else beat us to.
I mean, it was
So,
crazy
you know,
to walk into your favorite store and see the shelves completely crazy.
yeah, there was no pasta, there was no flour again.
No,
Because,
nothing. But the good news
Greg's
now,
daughter had it all.
exactly.
But the trouble is, yeah, when you do that, you blame everybody else, don't you?
That's right. It wasn't us. We're getting the 1-minute sign from Zoom here. So I want to thank you guys so much for your time today to talk about this new video and encourage everybody to go check it out. Acoustic Alchemy live from lockdown. Is there anything else you want to say to everyone before we say so long?
No, except that we're very pleased with it. I think it's turned out extremely well, and there's some good. There's also some tracks that you know, and songs that people don't normally hear. So that's also a bit of a bonus.
Great, it is. It's a beautiful video. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Sandy.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks.
our pleasure. Yeah, and again, available at Vimeo, live from lockdown in beautiful HD quality. Available now, Acoustic Alchemy, putting together some really fun stuff and new stuff that you'll see from their homes. And I want to thank you again for your time, Greg, Miles. I'll see you soon, I promise.
Yeah.
And we will have, until then, to your good health.
And you.
To the
Cheers.
new music, to the new music, to the happy gardening, and to my leg.
Yeah, especially the leg.
Cheers.
Love you guys.